How you start the day sets the tone for the entire day. I mean, don't you ever have those days where you wake up late and you're feeling rushed just to get to work, then you get to work and you still feel like you're just trying to catch up? Most people just don't appreciate the mornings like they should, and I was included in that for the longest time. But eventually that switched and my life changed. But once I started to appreciate the mornings and get more of a healthy lifestyle, it transformed my life. It really did. And I started doing research on successful people and people that I look up to. And I found one thing in common. They all took time in the morning to get their day started off the right way. So with that being said, I'm going to teach you exactly what I learned from them and have been incorporating in my life for so long now. So my first tip is give yourself time in the morning. If you have to be at work at 8, then don't wake up at 7:30 and just toss your clothes on, turn on the car and get going. You're going to be in catch-up mode for the entire day. And this means if you have to go to bed earlier so that you can wake up earlier, you need to be doing that. And my second tip is when you wake up, don't instantly go to your phone or your electronics. I know that seems like what everyone does nowadays and you want to keep up with your social media and see what happened when you fell asleep. But trust me, don't do it. And the main reason why that's a bad idea is just because the blue light emission really gets you wired and shouldn't be how you start your day off. So what I like to do is I go get water, then I go outside for 10 to 15 minutes and just kind of appreciate nature. Not only is it really calm and relaxing, but it really puts everything into perspective because we don't take enough time out of the day to really appreciate things that we should. And one thing I noticed ever since I started doing this is that things that normally would stress me out at work just don't stress me out anymore. I'm way more calmed and relaxed. And my third tip is after being out there for 10 or 15 minutes, start to do some light stretching or yoga while your mind's still empty and not thinking about the day yet. And if you've ever done yoga, you know those benefits we're going for. After I do yoga, my mind's just so empty and clear and focused. So couldn't you imagine how different your day would be if you started your day off with a little bit of yoga? And then my fourth tip is as I start to wake up and I start to get more sharp and alert of what's going on, I start planning my day. And this helps because I won't get stressed throughout the day. Because you know, some of those times when you get really stressed at work, it just feels like everything's coming at you at once. But if you know what you're going to be doing throughout the day, then you're not going to get stressed about it. Not only that, but you're going to be way more productive because you know at this time you're going to be doing that and that time you're going to be doing this and so on. And now for this fifth tip, it's really optional depending on how much time you have, but it's workout. Sometimes I like to do cardio and other times I like to do weightlifting. It just really depends on how I feel. If I'm still a little groggy even after my morning routine, I usually do cardio because it clears my mind. But other times I'm feeling just absolutely amazing, strong and ready to crush life and I go do some weightlifting. I know this is a lot to start incorporating and you might feel a little overwhelmed, but I promise you, if you start doing exactly what I said in this video, you will notice the change in your life. So what I'd recommend doing is just start off by doing one at a time. Start with my first tip and then after you do that for a few days, do the second and third and fourth and so on until you have it all done. I also have one more super effective tip. So if you want to find out what that is, go ahead and click the link in the description, enter in your email and I'll send that out to you. And if you like this video, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button and keep watching my future content.